So, good evening, late afternoon in the UK anyway, everybody. Hope you're well. I was contacted by Flying Iron Simulations this morning, and they said they had their new Spitfire. It's going to be released on Friday for MSFS, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Would I like to give it a go? So of course I said yes. So here it is. I have flown it a couple of times. Having flown Spitfire on DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, they can be quite challenging. So let me jump into the cockpit. Well, first of all, I'll show you around. I mean, up close, it's pretty good. I have to say the graphics are pretty good. Nice weathered scheme. There are 4 or 5 schemes which I'll show you at the end of the stream, actually, that you can choose from. I mean, even down to the detail on the prop that you can see has got nicks out of the leading edge. So they've concentrated a lot on the detail of this from the outside, certainly. Jumping to the inside. I mean, is this what you'd expect? This is pretty much the same as what you see in DCS, which I think came out a couple of years ago. So I've not actually reminded myself of what all the different controls are, or even how to start it up manually. So hope audio all okay. It should be. So what's to do, I guess, is just to start up. I'm at Gatwick. Now the interesting thing is I'd like to be able to start from an airfield, but if you choose an airfield that doesn't have parking, then it just, you know, it puts you on the runway and you're all started and everything. So it's nice. It would be nice to do the startup sequence. I only had time to try very quickly. I downloaded this and I've had it this morning and I've done a full working day, so I've not actually had much time to play around with it. There is a checklist for before engine start, as you see here. Checklists are a really nice feature in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So a great way for you to learn. So you can click on the individual things here and you can click on there and it shows you where that is. So that's the, you wouldn't have thought, if you didn't know the Spitfire cockpit, you wouldn't know that that is the parking brake. Now I've got it set on my hot ass as well. But you can see the brake pressure gauge working over there in the bottom left. So you can auto complete.
Parking brake set. Battery.
Yeah. Battery is not on, so we can click on evaluation. It goes down and will tell you if you have actually done each of the items. Now if I click on this for battery, it doesn't actually show me where battery is. So this is a few days away from launch. I'm wondering if there are a couple of little things that they need to fix. I can click on auto complete and it goes through and it does everything for me. So let's start her up. Now, taxiing, from experience, taxiing Spitfire is, yeah, it doesn't, no spluttering or flames out of the other side, I don't think. Maybe they'll add that. But when typically, I have seen a Merlin engine start up and you do see a cough of flame and smoke, black smoke out of the exhausts. Maybe they'll add that in the future. So as I was saying, taxiing Spitfire is not easy because the rear wheel is a free casting wheel, like a supermarket trolley. So You have to be quite careful about how you steer it. So, as I said, we're at Gatwick. Let's get it in the air. Oh, one thing to point out: the canopy obviously opens and closes. Which is a nice touch. We also get that on the NB339 that we like flying, don't we? Okay, here we go. So, parking brake off, and bit of rudder, and gently throttle up. Oop, nearly went the wrong way. Now, from experience, the other thing about taking off Spitfire is you have to put in some rudder trim and aileron trim to counter the torque of the prop on takeoff. So I have practiced a couple of times. Can't guarantee I'll get it right. And the other thing you have to be quite cautious of is tipping forward. So you can't just jam the brakes on. Right, flaps. And the other thing, as far as I can work out, it's only a two-position flap. It's either extended or retracted, one or the other. So I'm just going to put in some aileron trim to the right, and throttle up and go. Oops. I did that a bit smoother earlier on. Gear up. And flaps up. It's very responsive, Rob, put it that way. You do have to be very, very gentle with it. Oops. Yeah, same as MB339. Hey, save the humans, how are you? So we're looking at the new Supermarine Spitfire from Flying Iron Simulations for Microsoft Flight Simulator. What I should do is turn off my webcam. I forgot to do that. So, as I was saying, this is the Supermarine Spitfire from Flying Iron Simulations. It's out on Friday from their website. On their website, it's not going to be in the Microsoft Flight Simulator marketplace for another few weeks. So it will be a case of buying it from off the website, downloading it and unzipping it into your community folder for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So over the stream, I've no doubt the graphics are a bit degraded, always the way when you're live streaming. But tomorrow morning there'll be a full 4K video uploaded on the Essential RC YouTube channel, and that will show you the detail of it in ultra level graphics. Sorry, I don't know how much it's going to be. They didn't tell me that. I can ask them, I'll send them an email, but you'll find out on Friday. I think, you know what, you're saying £50. I don't know of any other aircraft that is that. How much was the F-15? The F-15 was 2025, wasn't it? Hey, I'm not going to guess because I'll probably get it wrong. Alright, so we're coming in for a landing. Gear down. Flaps coming down. Why would you say it's double, Amarok? I think we should just wait and see what it is. I'll send them an email tonight and ask them. Or one of you could, they might reply, you never know. Alright, it's coming into land. I don't know why it would be more. So there'll be a 4K video up on my YouTube channel, Essential RC, in the morning. Now this is my only second attempt at landing. So after this landing, I'm going to show you the different schemes that are available, and go to the White Cliffs of Dover, which seems appropriate, given it's a Spitfire. You're cheeky, Jason. Cheeky boy. There was a third option, and that is that I grease it. I think you're going to be eating your words, Mr. Inertia RC. Oh dear, A320 coming the other way. So again, holding in full elevator. Yeah, it was more of a three-pointer, wasn't it? Oh! Nearly. Alright. Almost the stall is a perfect landing. Right, so let's... the frame rate was suffering a bit there. Let's show you the schemes. Schemes. So... Muscat, Gertie, looks more of a all metal type scheme. That's more of an RAF, another RAF scheme, the blue Supermarine Spitfire. RGV. And 57. So you've got several schemes to choose from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 schemes. Let's try this one. Looks kind of interesting. And we're going to go White Cliffs of Dover, so we need to pick an airfield close by. Why am I not seeing airfields? Oh, because I turn them off. Chalk Soul Green Airstrip. So we're going to go from there and set as departure. We're going to go to Lid, I think. And we're going to go via the White Cliffs of Dover. Let's just check. It's June. It's about middle of the day. We're all good. Fly. Was it? Gertie was the one that flew around the world recently, says Jake. Alright, Grey Nurse. Well, I might have time to come back and try one more. No, we're not going to London, believe me. So let's hope the frame rate is better out this way. I tried London earlier today. Oh, it was diabolical. 10 frames a second. Alright, so no parking. So it starts me up. So this is an all metallic. Wow, look at this. Looks pretty good. Oh, someone joining in. I bet I just look like a generic plane though. Thank you for pushing back. Who's that behind me? Can't see a label. Just going to check my waypoint markers are on. Hold on. Route and waypoints on. Cool. Alright, so we're all set. So flaps down. Parking brake is now off. And I'm going to have to take off from the external view. Here we go. Gear up. And flaps up. Oh, P Delta Bravo, my friend from Canada, is following me. That's nice. To him, I probably don't look much like a Spitfire. I bet it would get off the ground at Lukla. Don't tempt me. So we'll go to Lukla next and I'll do the grey scheme. How about that? Oh, landing. You didn't say landing. You guys. Alright, so White Cliffs of Dover coming up. Bandits, bandits. There you go, the white cliffs. So I'm not too worried where I'm going to land actually, but let's do some low flying. Just briefly, before we go to VNLK. Alright, is there an airstrip around here, I wonder? I could literally land in any field really, couldn't I? Maybe should just do that. So, landing gear down. Land on the cliffs. So can I land it from inside the cockpit this time? Let's clear the trees. Oh. Yay! Long grass. I think that slowed me down nicely. Alright, let's try VNLK then. Choose our scheme first. Somebody said the grey scheme. Oops. Is it that one? Yeah, I think that's the one you meant. And then VNLK. What do we normally go for? Scattered clouds here, don't we? Jason, is what Jason tells us is best. And we're not going to... Well, let's add a bit of snow for a bit of character. I think we're good. I think it would take a long time to get to the top of the mountain in the Spitfire. It's Carlos, it's not available yet. It's not out until Friday. I've just been very lucky to get a copy, a press release version. Okay, so here's this scheme. Grey Nurse. I guess this is a famous scheme, is it, for Spitfire? Don't know the history. You've only got to wait until the end of the week. Might put in my trim for the aileron. Here we go. Parking brake off. So I think Rob was challenging me to a landing here, wasn't he? So let's see if I can do that. I'll just fly down the valley a little bit. It's easier to take off, Adrian, I can tell you that. The Spitfire in DCS is a nightmare to take off. It feels a little bit easier. But it's still a challenge, which I don't think is a bad thing. Nearly went the wrong way. So gear down. Flaps. I'll tell you that imminently. Whoop. Frame rate. I'm getting 47. It was getting down 15 to 20, I reckon, in UK. And I'm running a NVIDIA GeForce 2080 Ti. Should we try one more scheme? Anybody got any requests for where to fly from? Let's try the blue scheme. Take it to Berlin. I mean, we're friends with the Germans now, but I don't think they'd mind. Yeah, Nico, we'll see you Wednesday evening. So for those who joined the stream after we started, what we're looking at specifically today is the new Supermarine Spitfire that is going to be out for purchase on the Flying Iron Simulator, Flying Iron Simulations website. I'll put the link in the video description. Bit of a tongue twister. Let's have a look at this scheme. Ready to take off? I'm going to take off from within totally within the cockpit this time. Now the difficulty is, I don't know how they manage this. You can't. Oh, I can put my head out the window, which is cheating. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll leave the canopy open. Sounds a little bit louder. So here we go. So parking brake off. Flaps are down, aren't they? Yes. And I'm airborne. It's actually easier if you do it in the cockpit. Now, this is, I think, it is more complicated than other aircraft to take off because you do have to use rudder. I'm using it excessively there, but you do have to use right rudder on takeoff and right aileron to keep the wings level. You have to do both of those at the same time, or you can put the trim in at the start. So just leaving Berlin. The rudder works extremely well. So it won't knife edge, but yes, it's very effective. Oh, I think I hit a pylon. I wouldn't call it a mod. It's going to be a commercially available add-on. The guys who have created this know what they're doing. Got a bandit. That's my friend P Delta Bravo, and Inertia RC is with me as well. Hey Jason. So come on guys, bit of formation flying. I've throttled back. Can't see Jason now. Where's he gone? Where's Inertia gone? Are they on the Discord? Maybe that would be a good idea. Hey P Delta Bravo. Oh, there he is. Come on, Inertia. Come on, Inertia. Catch up. Hit the deck. Come on, Jason, catch up, catch up. Right, I think I'll head back to, let's find somewhere to land. Nice big fields around here. Oh, we've got EDAZ ahead of us. Let's head there. Getting a bit drafty. Okay, so this has been a preview, first preview of the Supermarine Spitfire from Microsoft Flight Simulator from Flying Iron simulations, and it's going to be out on Friday. Here's the other thing you put. Did you know this? The flaps. You got a flap indicator, mechanical flap indicator, on the wing. Oops. Jason on our left. Ooh, nearly tipped over. So there you go, everybody. Thanks very much for tuning in for this quick live stream covering the Supermarine Spitfire from Flying Iron Simulations. It's going to be out on Friday, or available from their website. It's not going to be on the MSF Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace for a few weeks yet. But you just need to download it from their website and chuck it into your community folder. So no doubt might do a little bit of this on Wednesday for our regular live stream at 7 o'clock. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. See you next time.